Hey guys, I'm back with another video. If you're new here, I'd love for you to join the crew by clicking the subscription button below and hitting the bell notification so you can be notified every time I upload a video. Starting today, I'll be doing a grilling series, so everything I make, I'll be doing it on the grill. Well, as long as the weather permits it. And on today's menu, we'll be making a tropical grilled chicken. Come on so you can see how I do that. Alright guys, I'm going to be using chicken quarters. The recipe that I'll be giving you, it's enough to cover 4 leg quarters, but for video purposes, I'm using 2. So this is all you'll need. You'll need scallion, you'll need about 2 stalks of that. And for your thyme, you basically need about a tablespoon of minced thyme. You'll need garlic, and I used about 2 to 3 cloves of this. The juice of a whole lime, the juice of half of a lemon, and the juice of an orange, the whole thing. Alright guys, so for all the ingredients that we just listed, you're going to go ahead and pop those in a food processor or a blender, whatever you have. We're also going to add about 4 tablespoons of olive oil to that, a 1/3 cup of honey. This is optional, or you can use more or less depending on your taste. It's all depending on your liking. And my chicken's already been cleaned. I used a vinegar solution for that. And I went ahead and held my chicken and basically pull until you hear that pop, and that's basically separating that bone so you know it cooks more evenly that way. That's just my tip to you guys. Alright, so with all that stuff in our blender or food processor, this is what we're going to end up with. But before I put that on the chicken, we're going to go ahead and add some onion powder to the chicken itself. A little bit of black pepper, whatever you can find, whether it's fresh grounded or the pre-packaged stuff. And then I'm using kosher salt. If you don't have kosher salt, you can just use regular salt, and I'm just doing this all to taste, so it depends on the taste. And then I'm just gonna sprinkle that all over the chicken. Alright, now we're gonna pour our seasoning mix all over the chicken. Oh, I also forgot to mention, in this I added some red pepper flakes. It's about a half or a full teaspoon of pepper flakes. Now, if you don't like heat, just omit that part. You don't have to do it. It's all depending on if you're a spice person or not. And after doing this, I strongly suggest let it marinate for at least an hour in the refrigerator. For best results, I would say a whole day. And I already have one that's been marinating since yesterday, and I'm going to use that, but I'm just going to finish seasoning this, put it away, and get that one. I'll be right back. Alright guys, I'm back with the marinated chicken pieces that I had. Now go ahead and preheat that grill to about 350 to 375 on a medium-high heat. And I'm just going to go ahead and plop them on now. I'm just going to go ahead and put the chicken down, skin side down, and that's to prevent the fat from dripping into the fire, causing flare-ups. So that's the best way for you to get it done. I'm going to go in with the other one. And that's all we want to do. Just put it there, let it cook for about 10 minutes before we turn it. Once I do that, I'm going to come back and show you how it looks. Alright guys, so I've been checking that chicken and I've been turning it every 10 minutes or so, and that's what I'm doing with this one right now. After this, I'm just, since it already got some kind of char color on it, I'm just gonna leave it. This one I'm leaving on that side. Leave it to finish cooking, then I'll come back with a finished product from there on out. Okay guys, here's what it looks like. It took me about, let's say 45 to 15 minutes. There's no set time. It all depends on the weight of your meat or the part of the meat that you use, or if it's bone in or bone out. It all depends. So just work with what you got. The sauce I paired it with, it's basically a sauce that you would baste it with while it's cooking, but I would do it about when you have like the last 10 minutes on your chicken. When you know it's the last 10 minutes, you'll baste that sauce. And it's basically a mixture of 2 tablespoons ketchup, 1 tablespoon of oyster sauce, and some honey. And I won't give a measurement for the honey because you'll taste that. You'll do it by taste. So if it's to a sweet taste that you like, or a sweet and tart taste, because the oyster sauce has a tartness to it. And then you just put it on the stove, and you can add a little water just to make sure it's thick or thinned out to the way you want it. And just mix it in until you get the desired texture that you're looking for, and just baste it on your chicken. I chose not to do that. I'm putting it on the side to dip my chicken in, and then I just paired it with some bread rolls that I made earlier. If you want to see how I did those, just comment down below and let me know. Next week's video is gonna be on the grill, and that's gonna show more of my Jamaican side. So stick around to see what I make for that. Thank you so much for watching. And again, thank you. And please subscribe, join our family. We want to hear from you. Let me know what you want me to make, and I'll just do that for you. Bye, guys.